Hey guys, I'm Sage Valentine and welcome to my channel of the same name. Right now I'm going to review CBS's Big Brother Season 17, episode number 10. Hit me up on Twitter and Google Plus at Sage Valentine. We can chat a little bit more about Big Brother and whatever show tickles your fancy at the moment. So what did I think about this episode? It was a good episode. It was better than Sunday's episode. Why James and Jeff can't figure out why they're nominated proves my point that too many people in this season feel comfortable and they shouldn't. They need to be on their toes at all times. James believed that Audrey was going to be backdoored and basically didn't try hard during the veto competition. And then when John won, he saved himself, and James figured Audrey was going up on the block, and it ended up being Jeff because Jeff couldn't keep his mouth shut, and he ran and basically told Clay all about his suspicions. And Clay took that information and ran to Austin, who ran to Vanessa, yet for some reason, Jeff couldn't figure out that Clay betrayed him. And I guess he also forgot that he is still considered a, link with Jackie because they both were on The Amazing Race. And I'm sure some people have probably told him, oh no, we see you two as two separate entities. No. Somebody in that house wants them both out. And they might get Jeff out and then turn around later and get Jackie out. But she's not safe. She needs to at least win a competition or something and stop floating around like she's safe when she's not. Audrey's not going anywhere. Audrey's going to end up in the top 3. It is what it is. Like, people believe that she is beneficial to their game, so they're not going to get rid of her. Everything Davon said was correct. And when you're HOH, you always have blood on your hands. So this whole I don't have blood on my hands thing needs to just die, seriously. And Vanessa put a huge target on her back because she's doing Austin's bidding and doesn't even realize that she's doing it. She can't even see how he put a target on her back by making her nominate 2 people that he was after, especially Jeff. So if Jeff stays this week, then Jeff might become HOH and come after her. Not Austin, but her. Let's see what else. It's crazy how Jeff couldn't see that Austin was lying to his face. He still believes in Austin. And Jeff also realizes that Audrey is a threat. And he saw how Shelly was messing with Clay and claims that Liz has a bigger butt sometimes and sometimes she doesn't. Basically, Jeff dug his own grave, which is why he's nominated for the week. Thank God that John is waking up and smelling the coffee because I didn't think he was ever going to wake up. He basically is tired of being a pawn. He feels like every week is Groundhog Day, and he wants to work with someone, or he's just going to turn around and eventually target them. But my question, John, is when are you going to target them if all these alliance people keep winning HOH? The only way you can do that is win an HOH competition, and that is going to be hard as I don't know what next week because people are going to be fighting like hell to be HOH on Thursday. Now, Vanessa figured out that Austin threw the veto competition, and that was basically the reason why John won. But rather than just telling Austin, you know what, I know you threw the competition, I'm kind of disappointed in you, she instead basically had kind of a temper tantrum because things didn't go the way she wanted it to go. Ergo, she wanted Austin to win the veto and not use it. But Austin figured out, you know what, I don't need to be the veto winner. Let me just not win this competition. And personally, I have my qualms with Austin, but I don't blame him. You made this bed, Vanessa, now lie in it. But the way she reacted freaked me out. And I remember a lot of people online talking about how Day was so volatile and a ticking time bomb. And some even kind of called her crazy. No. Vanessa is a little bit off her rocker, honestly, because of the way that she reacts and the way that she acts, and just something's not right with Vanessa. And I'm not even trying to be funny. Something's a little bit off with her. And she, in my eyes, has been a loose cannon since the first week because of that crying meltdown that she had, that Day had to calm her down from. Because she claimed she missed her girlfriend and then just had this complete breakdown. Which quite a few people on the feeds were just like, what in the hell, Vanessa? And I was just like, why is she crying already? It hasn't even been that long. And Austin tries to, like, you know, tell her, no, I didn't really throw it. But he's a horrible liar. It's a shame that that big alliance is already imploding. And it's only been in power for, what, a week or two? None of these alliances in season 17 are lasting alliances. By the time we get to the last week of the show, or the second to last week, we will have seen at least like 500,000 alliances, because these people honestly are not true to one another. Not at all. And even though they're all in a cluster together, everybody has a sneaking suspicion about everybody else, and they eventually branch out, make their own alliances and their own alliances. I wish I could blame Audrey for this, but it's not Audrey's fault at all. Paranoia is just running rampant during this season. Let me see if I left anything out in my notes. Like I said, it all came back to Clay as far as what happened to Jeff, because Jeff believed that Clay was his friend. Despite seeing the things that Clay has done in this house. But I wish I could feel sorry for those Tim and James, but I don't. Because they were supposed to be close to Davon. And they turned their backs on her to join the majority alliance, to do what was good for the house, because that's all everybody's doing this season. And yeah, they got her out, but it's starting to backfire on them because the target has now turned to both of them. As far as who is going home this week, at first it appeared that it was James. Then that big mess happened with Jeff. Now I'm not even sure. I'm probably going to have to watch the feeds to see, because at this moment I'm not even sure. And I have like a splitting headache right now. But I had to get this review out for you guys, just so that I could let you know how I feel before I take this pill and take it down a notch. But as far as Gronk's party goes this week, that was too funny. Just too funny. But you guys take care. I'm Sage Valentine. Don't forget to rate this video. Leave your comments and your questions. And hit that subscribe button and subscribe to my brand of crazy. I mean, there's not much else I can say to you guys other than the fact that it's going to be a hell of a HOH. And I can't wait to see how many votes either James or Jeff will get, or will the house be split. God only knows, but it seems like once Davon left the house, everybody went like this. But you guys, I love you all. Take care. Bye, guys. Bye.